Am I a good fit for you? Hi, I'm Scott. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you're living with a chronic illness that has infected much more than just your body. It has also impacted your work, income, and career, and very probably your relationship with family, friends, and yourself. Maybe it's because of long COVID or ME, CFS, or vaccine injury, or Lyme, or another illness that hasn't been taken seriously. But before anything else, I want to say this. You're living with a very serious chronic illness. You're not weak, you're not exaggerating, and you're not imagining how hard this has been. What you're dealing with is real, and it only makes sense that you may be struggling with the weight of it all. I'm a counselor who works one-on-one with people living with medically marginalized illnesses. The goal isn't to pretend your illness doesn't exist, and it isn't to push toxic positivity or coping better. We work with your body and your life as they actually are now. And this video isn't here to convince you of anything. It's just meant to help you sense whether I might be a good fit for your needs. Chronic illness often involves a lot of loss of health, loss of capacity, loss of work, income, or future plans, loss of relationships. And for many people, there's also trauma. First, the trauma of losing your health and physical capacity. And then you may also experience trauma from not being believed, from being dismissed or minimized, from systems that are failing you. Living this way can bring up a lot of emotions: grief, anger, fear, shame, anxiety, depression. You might feel isolated or like your worth has changed. None of this means you're doing anything wrong. It means you're responding to a very difficult reality. I also want to name something important. I'm not speaking about this from the outside. I've spent 20 plus years counseling people with chronic illness, and I also live with multiple chronic illnesses myself: ME/CFS, dysautonomia, MCAS, EDS, mold illness, HIV, and probably Lyme. I've also lived with anxiety and depression. So when I say I understand, I don't mean perfectly, because everyone's body is different, but I do understand the limits: the dysfunctional body, the fatigue, the grief, the emotional toll. My counseling is disease-informed and trauma-informed. That means you don't have to explain or justify how sick you are. You don't need to convince me your symptoms are real. We focus instead on things like processing emotions, navigating relationships, making sense of what's happened, and finding ways to live more fully within real limits. Many people I work with are struggling in relationships, with partners, with family, with friends, with the medical system, and often with themselves. Counseling can help reduce emotional strain and help you feel less alone. All sessions take place on Zoom. You can meet from your bed, from your couch. I'm flexible with cancellation. Dysfunctional bodies crash. Mine does too. Session length can be 30, 45, or 60 minutes, depending on your capacity. If you've lost a lot, and most people with chronic illnesses have, you deserve support. You don't have to carry this alone. If you're curious, you're welcome to book a free 30-minute consultation. There's no pressure, just a conversation to see if working together might feel supportive. And if I'm not the right fit, that's okay too. You deserve to feel understood. You deserve care that reflects your real life, and you deserve a better quality of life, even within limits. If this resonates, I'd be glad to meet you.